Raabta has been in the news for quite some time. One, this being a remake of Magadheera or not, that is a big question. And second, it has a item number from Deepika Padukone. And third, the producers have left no stones unturned with the marketing department. We can see Sushant and Kriti Sanon in every single place. They are promoting the film like anything. So there is a kind of an expectation going on for the film. Does the film live up to it? Let's see. The story of the film, I think if you have seen the trailer, everyone will know, is about two people falling in love. They are destined to come together and they fall in love. All of a sudden there is a third person who comes into the picture. He becomes a friend to the heroine. He drugs her, he kidnaps her and asks his bodyguard to kill off the hero. And there is a reason why the villain does this, and it's 800 years old. Sounds intriguing? So if you are intrigued, go watch it in the theater, and if you want to know my views, stay on with the review. So let's talk about the positives. The positive of the film is Sushant Singh Rajput, who is just spectacular. After Dhoni, this guy is, the way he commands the screen is just spectacular. His mannerisms, his comic timings are worth seeing, and his chemistry between Kriti Sanon is just scintillating. They make a good pair, and there's a lot of fun in it. The first half just breezes through thanks to these two's chemistry. The next positive being the cinematography. The cinematography is excellent when you're talking about the present day as well as in the past. Another positive being the editing. Shrikar Prasad, he's a legend, we all know that, and he has done a spectacular job of it. The next positive being the songs. Songs are one of the main highlight of the film. It has already brought in the crowd into the theaters. Most of the songs are chartbuster material. The Raabta song from where Deepika Padukone is performing is one of the highlights of the film as well. So we have covered most of the technical aspect of it. So technically the movie does stand out. Now let's talk about the negative. The movie, it's talking about Punarjanm and stuff. So Punarjanm, when you're talking about that, the flashback has to be good, right? The flashback needs to put in the weight. The flashback needs to have an impact. That was missing, and the story was not convincing, like why the princess decided to go for Sushant Singh Rajput. Everything was not there. The next negative is, if you're going to promote the film with Rajkummar Rao in a disguise of a 300-year-old guy, you need to show him at least for some time, right? So, or else why should he even do that role? That doesn't make sense at all. So he was there only to tell a shairi at the end of it, and we didn't need a person of this caliber to do a role like this. It was just waste of time and money, I guess. When you talk about money, let's talk about one more thing. In the past, the setting, everything seemed to be done in a forest. The kingdom is actually in a ruins, and most of the places where they have shot is in the jungle. They haven't showed a kingdom, they haven't shown that this guy is a prince, the king and stuff. It just happens in the forest, and that doesn't make sense at all. If you want to go overboard, don't restrict yourself, just go overboard. That's how the South Indians feel, at least. When the story demands such a thing, why don't you go overboard? That is the question. You want to go overboard, there are places, there are sequences where you are going overboard, and still you are trying to restrict yourself by saying that we are logical and stuff. That doesn't make sense. It won't work, and it doesn't. Overall, this was a missed opportunity because it could have been much more. Even if they have copied entire Magadheera, this is not Magadheera actually. If they have copied Magadheera also, it could have been a little better. I expected great things, it is not even close to it. But I'm expecting Dinesh Vijan to come up with a romantic comedy. I think it will suit him quite well because the first half was just tremendous. The chemistry that he was able to pull off from the cast is just tremendous. So I'm going with 5 out of 10 for this film, mainly for the songs and the first half of the film and the exhilarating chemistry between the lead pair. So hopefully you liked the video. If you liked it, press the like button, share it with your friends, and if you have anything to share with us, please comment below.